A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a significant diplomatic achievement, the Biden administration announced the release of 3 American citizens who had been imprisoned in China for years. Mark Swidan, Kylie, and John Leung are on their way back to the United States, a development that comes amid ongoing tensions between Washington and Beijing. The White House confirmed the release, stating that these individuals had been wrongfully detained and that they would soon be reunited with their families for the first time in many years. Swidan, a Texas businessman, faced a death sentence on drug charges, which the U.S. government has labeled as trumped up. Lee, who had been held since 2016, suffered a stroke while in custody, and Leung was sentenced to life in prison for espionage. This diplomatic agreement marks a rare moment of cooperation between the two nations, particularly as the Biden administration enters its final months. The release follows a series of discussions between U.S. officials and Chinese leaders, including President Biden's recent conversation with President Xi Jinping at the Asia-Pacific Economic Cooperation Summit. The Biden administration has consistently raised concerns about the wrongful detention of Americans in China, which has been a key agenda item in U.S.-China relations. The release of these detainees is seen as a positive step, showcasing a willingness from China to engage diplomatically, especially before the transition to a new administration under President-elect Donald Trump, who has previously taken a hardline stance on China. As the families of the released Americans prepare for reunions, the implications of this agreement extend beyond personal stories, hinting at potential shifts in U.S.-China relations moving forward. While the White House did not confirm any details regarding potential exchanges of Chinese detainees, the release of these Americans could signal a thaw in relations that have been strained over various issues, including trade, human rights, and security matters. This development is certainly a cause for celebration for the families involved, especially as they gather for the upcoming Thanksgiving holiday, reflecting on the long-awaited return of their loved ones. The broader political landscape, however, remains complex, with ongoing concerns about future U.S.-China interactions, especially in light of the new administration's approach to foreign policy. As this story unfolds, the focus will likely shift to how both nations navigate their relationship in the coming months, particularly in the context of the ongoing geopolitical challenges they face. The release of these 3 Americans is a reminder of the human impact behind diplomatic negotiations, emphasizing the importance of continued dialogue and engagement between the U.S. and China. The hope is that this moment can pave the way for further discussions on critical issues that affect both countries and the global community at large. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.